The SS Kibble rattled through the asteroid belt like a tin can full of hyperactive crickets. From the outside, the ship looked like a teapot that had lost a fight with a black hole. Dented, patched with glowing space tape, and inexplicably sporting a bumper sticker that read, "My other ride is a supernova." "Captain! Captain! Look what Glitch taught me!" Captain Nova sighed and turned one of their 4 eyes away from the navigation console. Their youngest crew member, Zix, was floating upside down in zero gravity, their bioluminescent freckles pulsing excitedly from pink to blue. In their tentacles was a rock. "It's a rock!" Nova deadpanned. "No!" Zix gasped dramatically, clutching the ordinary gray stone to their chest. "This is Gibble! They're my new best friend. Watch!" They made the rock nod in a crude approximation of movement. "See, Gibble says we should explore the spooky planet." On the view screen, the so-called spooky planet swirled in ominous shades of purple and black. The scanners showed no signs of life, but the way the atmosphere shimmered. "Absolutely not," Nova said, punching in coordinates for the nearest boring but safe ice planet. "Last time we visited a cool-looking planet, you adopted a space slug that ate 3 of our fuel cells." Glitch's holographic form flickered into existence, a glitching cat wearing a tiny space helmet. "Correction, it ate 4 fuel cells, and your favorite boots, and possibly your dignity." Nova glared, not helping, but then the ship lurched violently. Warning lights flashed as an unnatural gravity well pulled them toward the purple planet. Captain?" Glitch's voice turned uncharacteristically quiet. "We're not falling. The planet is sucking us in." Zix's freckles turned sunset orange with excitement. "Gibble says this means we have to land now." As the SS Kibble crash-landed in what resembled cosmic bubblegum, the crew discovered 2 unsettling facts. 1. The ground was definitely alive, and 2. The whispers they'd heard in space? They were coming from the planet itself. The first tremor hit without warning. The jelly-like ground split open, revealing glowing fissures that pulsed like veins. And then it emerged, a swirling mass of darkness with eyes like dying stars. "The Hollow," Glitch announced dramatically, then added in a mutter, "Also, I told you so." Nova immediately shoved Zix behind them, their protective instincts overriding years of rusty piloting skills. But before they could activate the emergency thrusters, something extraordinary happened. Zix's freckles turned pitch black. "Wait!" the little alien whispered, slipping past Nova's grasp. You're not scary at all, are you?" The Hollow recoiled as if struck. The whispers grew louder, forming words. "Alone. Forgotten. Broken." And that's when Nova's pendant, the broken warp drive they'd carried for years, suddenly flared to life. A hologram burst forth, revealing 2 figures in science uniforms. Zix gasped. "Are those—" Nova's throat tightened. "Your parents." The recording explained everything. How the Hollow was a cosmic child, how its pain had been contained but never healed, how it needed not a prison but a family. Glitch whistled. Well, this just went from runaway screaming to awkward space therapy session. In the end, it was Zix who approached the Hollow, tentacle outstretched. "We know what it's like to be alone too. Wanna be not alone together?" The transformation was beautiful. The darkness softened into starlight, the Hollow's massive form shrinking until it was no larger than Zix, its eyes now bright with cautious hope. As the newly expanded crew boarded the SS Kibble, now with 1 extra stowaway, Nova finally allowed themselves to smile. Maybe the universe wasn't something to constantly fear. Maybe, just maybe, it was something to heal. And in the corner of the cargo bay, unnoticed by anyone, the rock named Gibble gave a very deliberate, very knowing wink.